I'm a hustler, cause I'm a hustler, yeah, I'm a hustler. Keep turning up the heat, I keep turning up the heat, keep turning up the heat, yeah, I'm a hustler, yeah, keep turning up the heat, I know the price is steep, they're gonna call me king, yeah, I'm a hustler, yeah, I'm a hustler.
Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to River Falls High School WIAA Regional Basketball action. Ashland Oredockers are in town tonight to take on the River Falls Wildcats. Ashland knocked off Rice Lake and have earned the right to come down here to River Falls tonight to take on the number 3 seed River Falls Wildcats. Good evening, everybody. I'm Kevin Westhouse, joined by Russ Blases. Good evening, Russ. How are you?
Hey, Kevin, welcome. Thank you very much. I'm doing well tonight. It's a good night for playoff basketball. Snow's coming down. The Oredockers made a long trip down today, and we're ready for some action. Nothing better than playoff time in the state of Wisconsin, and it gets going tonight for our Wildcats, who got a first-round bye on Tuesday. They got the winner of Rice Lake and Ashland, and tonight we're hosting the Oredockers, who defeated the Rice Lake Warriors, if I remember, by 17. So they kind of took care of the Rice Lake Warriors. We had a battle earlier in the year with the Oredockers at Ashland, and I think we came out on a 10-point victory in that contest. Who knows, as they say in playoff basketball, anything can happen, right?
Anything can happen. I was talking to head coach Zach Campbell before the game. I was down there. I was going to get an interview, but we ran out of time, so I didn't get that. But I did chat with him, and what Zach said is he's hoping he doesn't have the letdown. He said so much energy and focus was expended last week to get that conference championship against Hudson. Practice, he said, this week was a little bit rough at times, but he's hoping his kids can get focused early tonight. And then I kind of jokingly said, if Ashland goes up by 6 or 8, you'll get focused in a big hurry. He says, yeah, I hope not.
That's a very good point, Kevin. We hope not. But you're right. You come off, you look at just looking at the gymnasium tonight compared to last Saturday when we were here with the Hudson game. It was a packed house. There was a lot of activity going on, a lot of energy going on. Tonight, a little smaller crowd, weather-induced, probably a little bit. Travel for the Oredocker fans. How many are making that trip?
They left at 1 and they got here about 5:30.
Right.
So, man, oh, man. The Huskies, they had to stop and feed them, I think, in Rice Lake. And then they got back on the sled. So, hey, Aaron.
There's Mr. Aaron Avestras.
Aaron Avestras. We're going to get you right here, Aaron. So I was just going to talk a little bit about the weather as I was driving over here. Just irritated. I mean, we're pretty hardy people up north here.
We are.
But it's checking our moxie, isn't it? It's testing our moxie just a little bit, isn't it?
It is testing. It's testing us a little bit. And you know what it's made me say? It's cripes. It's snowing again today.
I said cripes. It's snowing again. Jeepers creepers is all I can say about that. Yeah, we're on. Yeah. So Jeff Bjork. So Jeff, come on. Get here. Come on. We got to put the headset on. Jeff Bjork. Jeff Bjork. Hey Jeff. How are you, Jeff?
How are you?
Good, Ross.
Hey, good to see you, man.
Good to see you too.
Yeah, we're live right now, and we're already developing quite an audience. So we're just talking about the weather, and we said we're pretty hardy people up north here, but this is definitely testing our moxie.
Yes. Hey, I have to tell you, the reason I came up, I was just talking to the Stout assistant coach and the Northland head coach.
Yes.
And I wanted to know if you wanted to talk to either one of them at halftime, what they see and what they observed.
Sure. We could bring them up. If you get me a name and a coach in a school, I would love to interview them at halftime.
All right. Northland is in Ashland, of course, and Scott's right down there, and then the Stout guy. But
okay, if you do a little reconnaissance for me, Jeff, and get me a name in the school, then I can ask him directly about what he's looking for.
All right, sounds good.
Thanks.
All right.
Thank you, Jeff Bjork. Jeff Bjork.
Good to see you.
All right.
Local.
Hey, you got a good voice there. You might want to take over this.
You betcha. All right, bye, everyone.
See you, Jeff. Jeff Bjork.
Hey, Kevin, I tried to. Oh, go ahead.
Aaron, I gotta get Aaron trained in.
All right. Well, on another note, at halftime, I saw our River Falls High School individual state champion wrestler Nathan Fuller today. And I said, Nathan, if you happen to be at the boys' game tonight, why don't you come up and see us at halftime? We'll give you a few minutes. We'll give you an interview, kind of get some feedback and take on how your experience was down at the state wrestling tournament.
And delete.
He wasn't sure he'd be here tonight, so we're not going to count on that. We hope to have him, but we'll see.
So
regardless, we're ready for basketball as the teams have come to the bench.
Yeah, I'm going to get Aaron. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? I'm going to get. Is it too loud for you, Aaron, or not? Is it too loud? I'm going to get Aaron Avestras trained in here. I got 30 seconds to get him signed off on how to do the clock and scoreboard. So,
all right.
So Aaron, so what you're going to do is, so here.
You want?
Yeah. So here he's going to go +1, +2, +3, or you can just put the numbers in manually. Yep. Also, now we're in pregame. Let's go back here. I'll just highlight that. I'll delete that out. Let's go. We'll just go first half. First. Let me see. Yeah, there you go. There we go. And you don't even need to hit enter or anything. It just populates it. So we're good to go there. Clock. Then you just got to go up to this one right here. And there's your clock. Then you got to just highlight, put 18 minutes on there. And then just click outside of that box. No, whoop, no, here, I'm going to try it again. Just click, right, just there you go. I guess it didn't catch it, so try it again. Try it again. Okay, now just click right outside the box. There you go. There you go. And then when you hit start and stop right there, and if you have to go back and correct it, you just have to do it manually. Yep. Then go to that screen there. There you're on the scoreboard. Right. You got it? There you go. Scoreboard, clock. Good luck. Your mom's probably told you how easy that is. Ha. Well, good evening again, everybody, and welcome to a regional WIAA basketball. Aaron, you can put the headset on right here until your dad comes.
Yeah.
So now you're third. Now you're just. Okay, now that's an upgrade there. That's your paychecks can go way up. So here we go. Good evening, everybody. I am Kevin Westhouse, joined by Russ Blasius, Aaron Avestras, and Ariel Avestras is on his way. So here's your starting lineup tonight. Rusty Blasius, take it away.
All right, thanks, Kevin. Aaron, good to have you here tonight. And if you're in on the color commentary, just tell me what you see, brother. That's all you got to do. You know basketball. That's all it takes.
All right, sounds
so
good.
Here's the starting lineup for the Oredockers of Ashland. Number 10, Zach Coughlin. Number 11, Zach Lindenberg. Number 21, Zach Brennan. No, just kidding. It's Jordan Brennan. Number 23, Joey Davidson. And number 30, Jared Tallis rounds out their starting five for the Oredockers. And now for your hometown River Falls Wildcats, the number 3 seed here in the region play. Coached by Zach Campbell, Chris Harmon.
All the drama in the gym. You could cut it with a knife, Rusty.
Josh Basie, Mark Breeze, and Vinny Simone. You got to love playoff basketball. Aaron, you've been through this. You've played it. You've been there. You've been out on the floor. What's it like in these moments when you're down in with the coach and your team?
Oh, it's an awesome feeling. Got the whole community behind you. I don't know. I was mostly sitting on the bench, so I don't know as much about playing it. But the intensity in the building is definitely at a higher level.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree totally.
There's your starting 3. 2 more. Coming out of the shoot.
Fire Eisen, Mike Vitt, Peyton Flood, JT Doherty, and rounding it out, the sophomore, number 23, Zach Johnson.
Here we go. Speaking of the Johnsons, Will Johnson's already tuned in from Punta Gorda, Florida.
I love it.
Welcome aboard.
We got shout-outs everywhere.
Everywhere. Bernice Doherty Hi, Grandma and Grandpa Doherty, watching from Orlando. So, boy, we're envious of the people in Florida today because, like I said, this weather is definitely testing our moxie. It is March 1st, and it feels like January 1st. Anyway, hey, I'm glad to be here with you guys tonight. Should be a fun one.
Same, Kevin. Here we go. Nothing like playoff basketball. Let's get it going, and we'll talk a little later about our girls program. And the tip is up, and it's controlled by the Cats. First possession, Adam Fireheisen going to bring it across the half-court line, and the Oredockers in their purple traveling jerseys setting up man-to-man. Fireheisen, strong drive, foul, count it!
Wow, strong right to the hole.
Adam Fireheisen, season opening, he takes it. Foul, I believe, is on number 30, and it is.
Adam Fireheisen, second team all-conference in the Big Rivers, along with Zach Johnson and JT Doherty with an honorable mention. I'm going to talk about that a little bit later, Russ. That says a lot about this team.
Yeah, it really does.
That we had league champs and not one first teamer. So this team is about team. That's what I was going to try to say.
Yeah, and there's Steele Fireheisen on the far end. Here's JT Doherty backing in. Up and under, no good. Couldn't draw the foul. That was defended by Davidson of the Oredockers, and here they come the other way offensively.
Going back to your point, Kevin, I was actually texting Coach Campbell earlier this week, and he said that he cannot recall or cannot find anywhere where the conference champion didn't have a first-team all-conference player.
Right. That's what I kind of thought there, Aaron, as well. But it doesn't say a lot about this team. I mean, there is no Cadillacs on this team. There's a bunch of really good Buicks, though, isn't there? I mean, really just great, solid players who, scoring spread around. Zach Johnson probably leads this team. He's 16.5 points a game. JT Doherty and Fireheisen are right up there as well, but they spread it around. And tough for for the opponents to key on one player, as we don't know who's going to step up tonight, if it's going to be Mike Johnson, Vitt, Doherty, Johnson. You just don't know.
Oh, for sure. River Falls has 6-7 guys that could score 10 points on a given night.
Yeah, that's interesting without getting one person on the first team, and it is what it is. But, if you look at a true player of the conference, player of the tournament of any division, it's someone that you take off that team they're on, and it's a totally different team, and I think that's Adam Fireheisen, to be quite honest. There's an example right there. His defensive play, his ability to distribute the ball, it's just phenomenal, and he can score when he needs to, and I don't know. It's kind of disappointing, to be quite honest. I get your point, Kevin.
Yeah.
So Oredockers inbounding it underneath, trailing 3-0. A few turnovers early. Inbound pass. Oh, nice defense. Mike Vitt out of bounds. Oredockers, it'll go back to the Cats.
Once again, great hustle by number 10, Mike Vitt.
Absolutely.
Best goatee in the league.
Vitt bringing it.
He's got an all-conference goatee.
Oh, yeah, and he shaved that scruffy beard. He's just goatee. I like it.
It's good look.
Here's the Cats possession. Peyton Flood. And we got another foul. That's 2 quick fouls on JT Doherty.
Not good.
No, and that's going to bring Taylor Terrell off the bench, number 13. He's going to come in and give the sophomore a quick break. Same ref called the fouls. I'm not saying that's good or bad, but
it is what it is.
Here come the Oredockers the other way, and that's Brennan out top, guarded by Fireheisen. I think Brennan is their offensive threat mainly. Entry pass in to number 23, Davidson. Davidson scores the little bunny, and it's a 3-2 ball game. Here's Mike Vitt. Coughlin guarding him tightly. Here's Peyton Flood.
Put it up.
Johnson three-pointer up and good.
Splash.
The sophomore knocks it down effortlessly. 3-point shot up and short by Brennan, and here comes Fireheisen pushing the tempo the other way. Peyton Flood.
How about it?
Yes.
How about it?
Count it. One extra pass. Zach Johnson knocking down Peyton Flood. Welcome aboard, Ariel Avestruz.
Thank you for being for manning the ship without me here. You guys did fine, I'm sure.
Hey, God,
nice seeing Peyton Flood. Not skipping a beat from the last game. He was making some big shots at the end of the game.
Ariel, we almost put out search and rescue.
Yeah, you should have.
We did.
Wasn't planning on the snow.
Yeah, we both been here for what, Kevin? 40 minutes?
Really?
I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. Cripes.
Cripes, hey. You guys could. Show starts at 7.
Yes, it does.
Cripes.
Here's Zach Johnson out top. Mike Vitt over to Fireisen. Flood. Oh, yeah. Zach Johnson a little strong on that one. Rebound, Oredockers. Here comes Coughlin the other way. And we got a holding foul on Mike Vitt. 3 early fouls on the Cats. Ariel, remind me, the Cats traveled up to Ashland right earlier in the season with a 10-point victory. Is that right?
They did.
Yeah.
They did. It was early on in the season for the Oredockers. I don't know if you guys talked about it. They had some coaching change here in January, right?
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a mid-December game, I believe. Right
Yeah,
around Christmas
It
time.
was actually December
Zach Coughlin.
28th was the game. Locally, so the Oredockers actually came down to play Ellsworth, and they lost to Ellsworth 50-70. So it was a fairly big blowout down there as well.
Fireisen kicks it out.
Get
Zach
in there.
Johnson dial it up, knock it down.
You could see that one from our angle. There was no way that was not going to go in.
12-7 Cats.
Real nice release on that by Zach Johnson there. A lot of confidence and nice little finger flip on the end of that.
Real pretty.
Yeah, it kind of looks like he might have shot 1 or 2 of those. Oredockers not afraid to fire it up. That's number 11, Lindenberg, won't go. Rebound Vitt. Zach Johnson
Heat
dial
check.
it up, yes. Set him up and knock him down.
The Oredocker fans were complaining a little bit on Taylor Terrell's block out there on their last offensive possession.
Flood, good position on that rebound. He receives it the other way, kicks it out. Blocking foul on number 30, Jared Tolis.
What a luxury it is to have Peyton come back with this team and how deep we are now. Johnson's coming out on the floor for the very first time, and he'll bring it. Johnson himself could be a double-digit player.
Oh, absolutely. Mike Johnson in the game, Mr. Energy. He brings it every time, and Zach Johnson off the front iron. Couldn't get it to go. Good look. Here come the Oredockers. Here's Brennan out top. Taylor Terrell takes him on the switch. Coughlin, guarded by Michael Vitt. Coughlin drives. Running, scooping layup. Good finger roll, count it. Good move there by the Oredocker guard, number 10, Zachary Coughlin, senior. Little flip shot. That's a tough one to follow up in a horse contest. You probably might not make that.
No. And on top of the fact that he had Michael Vitt all over him,
Yeah,
too.
right. Hey, good entry pass. Taylor Terrell, Fireisen couldn't finish. Foul, Mike Johnson.
Ashland's got a fairly decent crowd here.
Yeah,
considering
not
how far they had
bad,
to
really,
go.
right? Yeah. I think they left on Sunday.
Right. That's what I was saying. And they left at 1 o'clock today, they told me. It got here about 5:30. They had to feed the sled dogs in Rice Lake.
Yeah, my boss had about a 2-hour trip from Menominee to Hudson today. So
Really?
yeah. So that greasy little snow we had makes things a little difficult. Here's Coughlin and the Oredockers offensively.
Did you guys get a little bit of reconnaissance on Brennan at all?
No.
Did you get any background on him?
No.
Huge family, basketball family up in the Ashland area. He is, I think, Ashland's all-time leading scorer. He broke that record earlier in the season. His family is very involved in basketball. As a matter of fact, the guy whose record he broke was a next-door neighbor of theirs, and they actually they got the basketball hoop from the neighbor for the Brennans to play on. So
That's
it was
awesome.
a really tight-knit group around the basketball program up there.
Third team foul on Ashland.
Yeah, I remember him from last year in our game. I think we had kind of the same playoff game last year. He was their offensive threat, but into the game is number 2, Kavan Powell for the Oredockers. Entry pass underneath Mike Johnson, up around.
Very strong.
Strong bucket over number 5, Ethan Brown. Mike Johnson, he's got advantage there every time.
I'm a fan.
There's Brennan right there, pull-up jumper, smooth.
He's a very smooth
It's a good-looking shot. He knocks down the 15-footer, and it's a 17-11 Cat lead.
Yeah, I think his father was the assistant coach, and now is the head coach there. Now with the change that occurred in January. Boy, that one looked good too, didn't it?
It did look good. He's got a quick release and a good release. That one just wouldn't go. Here's Brennan the other way. Up and under, good move. Got it to go. The senior.
He's talented.
Senior Jordan Brennan. Yes, he is. Offensively, acumen.
Right. I think he's averaging right around 18 points a game. Look at that, Michael Johnson.
I love
Total mismatch there, Ariel.
My.
Just take it every
All
time.
day.
Yeah.
He was one of those unsung heroes in that Hudson game where he made a few big plays like that and a few good defensive plays. Once again tonight, already with 4.
Yeah, absolutely.
He was really called out by Zach Campbell at the end of the game with how many rebounds he got, and especially the double-digit points he scored over Hudson as well.
Oh, Brennan, little
Dipsy
dipsy-doo.
doodle.
And the foul is on number 10, Mike Vitt.
Craig and Jane Davis tuning in from Maui. Well, hello, Maui. Mecca Heine Ho, whatever that is. I don't know.
Right.
Is that Hawaiian?
Yeah, the only thing I know is from the Christmas vacation. Molly
Miki, yeah.
Is a wise way.
Dana Cudd says, let's go, Cats. Jay Gray, whoop, whoop, let's go, Wildcats. And Penny Keith, she's on board tonight as well. Welcome aboard, everybody. Glad to have you. Fun night in the gym. God, this place is really filling up, isn't it, boys?
It is.
Yeah, people keep coming in, strolling on in. We always have a fan out there we know, game in and game out, Kay Gretz. One of our biggest fans, her husband John in the house tonight.
We got Aaron Avestras tonight on the clock and scoreboard, filling in for his mom, Debbie Avestras. Pressure's on.
Peyton Flood can't convert. Powell with the rebound, and we got another foul on the Cats. Are piling up.
16 foul.
6. That's his second, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, we have Johnson, JT Doherty, and Mike Vitt with 2 fouls. What about Liam Doherty? Something wrong there? Something we don't know?
I don't know, but he still has a T-shirt on.
Here's Powell inbounding it. Cats put on a little token full court pressure just to change it up. I like that. I honestly like that a lot. Mix it up a little bit. Here's Coughlin leading the charge for the Oredockers. There's Powell. Strong drive. That
nice
little dipsy-do, crazy kind of layup won't go. Ezra Wells with the rebound. In the game for the Cats, there's Zach Johnson. He'll dish it.
Taylor Terrell.
Taylor Terrell says, give me one, I'll knock it down, and he does. That's twice Zach Johnson's made 1 extra pass for a 3. I love it.
Considering he can be the three-point shooter himself, that's pretty outstanding.
Right. Here's Powell, stolen away nicely by Zach Johnson. The sophomore will bring it coast to coast.
And in.
Count it. Strong move. Here's Brennan. No look pass.
No catch pass.
I'd be remiss if I didn't give a shout out to Jacob Erickson from Ashland. Says, go Oredockers.
No look, no catch.
Kelly Orr tuning in from Mexico City.
Oh, my.
Taco Cat watching from Zimbabwe. Now we're getting our legs pulled. I love
Mel Welke is watching from her home in River Falls, listening intently, enjoying a spotted cow.
it. Nothing wrong with that.
Hey, there's Liam. Liam Doherty in the game. Zach Johnson.
Thought about it.
Ezra Wells, number 2, the senior, says, "Put me in, coach."
How great is that?
Right?
Timeout on the floor.
Yeah, you gotta love that. And a 12-point Wildcat lead.
Hey, Ariel, can you play with number 1 down there? Let's go into the huddle. Let's see if we get Coach Campbell. All the way up.
We will be sustainable. We will be sustainable. If you've got rhythm 3, that's fine, but we're falling in love with it right now, which leads to runs in a basketball game. If we're going to shoot it, then we got to have discipline crash on the weak side.
It's a little loud.
You got to
There
reject screens early. We can get to the rim. Everybody can get to the rim if we swing the basketball, so continue to show patience right now.
I like that.
Head coach Zach Campbell down in the huddle. That's one of our special treats for the fans at home. Hope you enjoy that. I always do.
Absolutely spot on. I mean, we're making a lot of three-point shots. We're taking a lot of three-point shots, but you need to get back to the fundamentals and get in that lane and score some of those points as well.
Here's the Oredockers looking to answer. Kyle Sapper in the game for the first time for the Oredockers. Here's Lindenberg. He'll drive in the lane, cut off by Liam Doherty. And Zach Johnson playing some defense.
Who'd they get on that? That looked like a pretty good play.
I think they got it on Zach.
Yeah, I think they did.
Oh, jeez.
And that'll put the Oredockers to the line.
Oh, jeepers. It's 7:40 left, and they're shooting one-on-ones already.
Yeah.
That's pretty quick.
That is a Jeepers Creepers right there.
Cripes.
Cripes, hey.
That's a plethora of fouls in the first 13 minutes, 11 minutes of the first half. Here comes Zach Johnson pushing it. There's Taylor Terrell. Peyton Flood back on the floor for the Cats, and he has the ball out top. Ezra Wells playing like he's been there all year long. I love to see his confidence stroking that three-pointer. And there's Zach Johnson. Gosh, a little strong on the layup. Wouldn't go.
Drive.
Here come the Oredockers. Coughlin to Lindenberg. Oh.
Good wingspan there.
Right. Here's Powell. Coughlin. Powell in the lane, little dipsy.
Nice
no
defense,
good.
Ezra. Oh, is Ezra okay?
He's down on the baseline. Cats coming the other way. Taylor Terrell, three-pointer a little short.
Ezra's a little gimped out on his ankle. Got to call timeout here.
Brennan,
Yeah, Ezra.
foul on a three-pointer on Peyton Flood.
Ezra Wells gets some playing time tonight, and then he turns his ankle.
That's too bad.
Coach Zach Campbell talking to Ezra. Here is the free throw by Brennan, Jordan Brennan. First one's up and good.
He's going to have Ezra run that off, I think. Maybe not.
About 6:40 to go here in the first half.
It's 11-point, 10-point Wildcat lead.
Michelle Johnson and the Moros watching from the Dells. Well, Michelle's sister's playing some volleyball. Crystal Notek's on board tonight.
Notek's regular fans.
Regular so, and even Roger and Gladys Andrel down in Arizona are usually watchers down there as well. They invite the neighborhood.
I'd like to be part of that tea party sometime.
You know what?
Yeah. I think I see a trip to Florida and Arizona in
right?
the future, right?
Debbie and I we're gonna be on our way to Arizona a week from tonight.
I don't eat much.
Alex, wait a second. We saw pictures of you
Yes,
when we were
you
doing
do.
a broadcast at
Yeah.
one time,
Oh,
so
yeah.
suck it up.
I do like to play golf. Oh, ouch.
Michael Johnson in hard, draws the foul, and he comes up gimpy.
The funny thing is I think he was the one who forced it.
Yeah, I think so.
The body contact.
He hit hard.
Yes,
He
he
did.
did.
I don't think he hit soft at all.
That's how he plays.
That's how he
just
plays.
full throttle.
Right.
Boy, I've been trying to talk him to get back in the football field. I know he has a bad back, and that's his major concern, but boy, he'd be a good football player.
I think so, too.
Oh, that looked awkward. He made it. He looks in pain. Fireisen coming in. Zach Johnson going to get a break. I bet it won't be for long.
Kelly Orr's in South Korea. Go Oredockers, she says.
Oh.
All right.
There you go.
Nice to see an Oredocker fan out there, too.
South Korea tuning in. Other side of planet Earth.
We had Jake Notek at one game in a hammock in, where was he?
He was like in Southeast Asia or something like that.
Yeah.
And he actually texted us a picture of himself,
right.
and it was just his feet. I'm like,
Yeah.
don't show us your feet.
No, we don't want to see that.
Hey, you don't want to see my feet.
No.
I'll just tell you that right now.
No.
Adam Fireisen back in the game. Oredockers struggling offensively, near turnover. They bring it back out. Substitutions in for the Oredockers. Here's Brennan.
He's been their bright spot.
Yeah, he has. He's tough.
He's a good player.
Good talent. Drive and a missed shot underneath. Here's the Cats the other way. Fireisen
you wanted
thought about it. He'll drive in the lane, knocked away. Peyton Flood dials it up. In and out. Oredocker rebound. Here comes Brennan the other way. Kicks it out.
I looked up on the stands, and I think Uncle Rich Herstein wanted to see Peyton make that more than Peyton did.
Brennan drive, dish.
Look at that.
Little spin move in the lane. Bank shot, count it. 29-20 Cats.
He has some athletic ability. There's
Yes,
no
he
doubt
does.
about that.
You know, it feels like we've got a 15-point lead, but
I
it
know.
really is only 9.
I was just thinking that, Ariel. That's a good point. It's been a weird game. Here's Liam Doherty, entry pass into Fireisen.
There's a mismatch right there.
Yeah.
Back it on in.
Adam going to back him in. Left hand, no
Oh,
good.
shoot.
Rebound Brooks for the Oredockers. And here they come the other way, trying to cut it to 7 or maybe a 6-point lead with a 3. The Oredockers going deep to the bench here in the first half. Here's Corey Carlson, gives it to Brooks. That's Davidson. Someone in the fan yelling, shoot.
So are there any other Oredocker mascots in the country, or is this the only one? I bet someone from Ashland could let us know that.
Yeah, absolutely.
That is a very unique name.
Yes, it is. I like it.
What is their logo then? Is it? Do they have a logo or some kind?
I don't know.
Do they have
Good question.
they have a dock?
Yeah,
A dock
yeah
for
right.
their-
Ashland fans on their feet here on the near side.
And they should be. Or they've been playing really, really well. They're in the game.
Brennan missed. Fireisen coast to coast, left-handed scoop layup, counted Adam Fireisen.
That was TWA right there, coast to coast.
Yes, it was.
That reminds me of Maddie Cayley. They've got a nickname for her on the floor. They call her the 747.
Well, it's kind of like that.
Do they?
Yes. And it's her father that's doing it.
Right?
She's got a wingspan on her, so I believe that's the reason why.
Brennan answers at the other end for the Oredockers, and it's a 9-point Wildcat lead. Here's Flood and the Wildcat offense on the other end. Flood, far side. Taylor Terrell will fire up a baseline
was
three and
that
count it.
beautiful. I thought it was going to hit the court
I
up there
did
up on
too.
the top.
High arcing, knock it down shot. Taylor Terrell making a 12-point lead for the Cats.
I like
Hey, lost a shoe over there, number 21.
someone
Brennan.
blew a tire.
Brennan faked himself.
Oh, there,
Right
nice call. That was a jump ball.
Right
That's a
there.
good call.
Blew a tire. Is that a Nike? Did we have a Nike incident in college here?
Yeah, it looks like we're going to be interview heavy at halftime, Kevin.
Yeah,
I see Nathan Fuller over in the crowd.
Scott Sorensen from Northland College is going to be here, 7th-year coach. He's going to join us at half.
Oh, excellent.
Nathan Fuller, state champ, River Falls Wrestling, coming up at halftime.
That was well.
Outstanding.
And we got to talk about the girls, too. 1 game away from the state tournament.
How about that?
Wow, what a game last night. You guys were tuned in?
Yeah, I was.
I was, too. Great game.
It was a lot of fun. And
Lindenberg, three-pointer, no good.
Very similar play between the Wildcats of last evening and the Wildcats this evening. They were putting up a lot of three-point shots. Was that a beautiful assist?
And that's a second-team all-conference player, huh?
Yeah, that is such a shame.
Yeah.
That is such a shame. I mean,
the Oredockers trying to answer from three-point land, no good. It's a 14-point Cat lead at the 2-minute mark of the first half. And here's Zach Johnson setting up our offense. JT Doherty back in the game with 2 fouls. Adam Feierheisen in strong and easy over Lindenberg.
Can I go a little bit more on Adam Feierheisen?
Yeah.
And you know, he's a 3-sport athlete. You know, a lot of these guys are just basketball only or whatever. He's a 3-sport athlete and is able to do what he does as well, Rusty.
Yeah, no, it's a very good point,
Don't
Kevin.
you get a couple of side points for that or not?
I think you should.
Well, the reality is that if you take a look at the first team, River Falls was tied for the conference championship.
Right.
There's not one River Falls player on that first team.
We covered that right before he got here.
Yeah.
We just kind of went, we're scratching our head a little bit.
Yeah, Kevin brought up a good point that we don't have, a Cadillac. We got a lot of really good players. We got a lot of strong Buicks.
We got a lot of good, nice Buicks with leather seats. But
when I still go back to when you think of a first-team player, a lot of times you talk about any conference, any level of basketball, about your MVP or your most valuable player. That it's the player that if you took off that team, how does that team react? How different are they?
Right.
You take Adam Feierheisen off this team for an extended period of time, it's not the same team.
No.
And,
on both ends of the court,
absolutely.
too. On both ends.
Yes.
I would argue
and I'm
that
not saying he's the MVP, but yeah, you know what? Actually, I am. Because when you look at what he does on a complete game, that's the guy that is the steady and the constant every game.
What I like to say, Rusty, is the team kind of goes how he goes.
Absolutely, yes.
And I don't want to forget Zach Johnson either, the sophomore. He's leading scorer. And,
absolutely.
Boy, what a case you can make for him to be first team.
Well, he's a great player.
Leading scorer on the conference championship team.
Yeah,
How about second team? You okay with that? Yikes, right?
Powell, three-point shot for the Oredockers. Back to this game in hand, and it's a still 11-point Cat lead as we close out the first half. Vitt inside, kicks it back out. Entry pass to JT Doherty, 25 seconds. Doherty, little hook shot.
Nice. That baby hook.
It'd be nice to have a stop here. 19 seconds left in the half.
Right over Davidson. Count it for Doherty. Brennan, three-pointer up and in.
10 seconds, gentlemen.
He's been their bright spot.
Oh, and that's just it with Adam Feierheisen. Right there. I mean, you just go.
People were giving up at that point.
Talk about your game and floor recognition there, right?
Yes.
It just is.
Pretty incredible stuff.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to try to talk to Northland College, Scott Sorensen coming up here. Is this him here?
I have no idea.
And following that, we'll have.
Yeah, come on over. Why don't you give him the headset and here? Why don't you want to interview? Here, I can take it too.
Go ahead. I'll interview Nathan Fuller.
Okay, you do.
Yeah, that
hey,
sounds
how
good.
you doing, man?
Good.
Hey, how you doing?
Doing good.
Can you hear me?
Good. Yeah.
Scott Sorensen.
Yes, sir.
Northland.
Yes, sir.
Northland College, welcome. Yeah. So what brings you down here tonight?
Well, it's tournament time. It's March. It's Wisconsin. I don't think it gets any better than that. And just the opportunity to come out and watch, kids that we've either seen as recruits or kids that maybe we hadn't seen and we want to get a chance to get to know them. And that's kind of this time of year for college coaches. When you're done playing, that's kind of what you have to do is you have to get out there and start making sure that the kids that you're recruiting know that you're there and maybe go discover some new ones.
Yeah, I want to put in a word for River Falls head coach Zach Campbell. I mean, it's important to win games, win championships and whatnot, but he's a character coach. And the guys in this team are built out of character They hold themselves really well. A lot of bigger life picture things for them. Do the right things right, and the winning will come.
I'm glad you said that, because that was probably the hardest lesson I had to learn when I first took over the Northland program 7 years ago. Is that, we needed. It was a program that hadn't had a whole lot of winning in a whole lot of time, and so we went out and grabbed as many bodies as we could initially, and through osmosis or through no fault of our own, not all those kids ended up sticking around because of the character thing, and that was the one thing that we had to learn, that character trumps everything. It doesn't matter.
Right.
And then at the end of the day, let's face it, we're an NCAA Division III school. The odds of our kids going on to play professional basketball are probably slim to none, although we do have one going right now.
It can happen.
The reality is that these kids have to look at what is the next step in their life. And for us as coaches, as a coaching staff, the main thing that we want to do is to make sure that the kids know that whatever it is that they want to do for the rest of their life, they're always going to have an advocate in their corner for the rest of their life, regardless of what it is. And that's something that we as an institution and as a program take a great deal of pride in.
Scott, I feel your passion for coaching. I feel a passion for your school, but that's what it takes, to train up these young kids and get them ready for life. Anybody want to share you're watching tonight?
I think my fiance is catching this. I can't say that for sure, but I was in the Twin Cities this afternoon watching a game, and I'm from the Twin Cities originally. And I was watching a game, and that game got done at 3, and it took me about 3.5 hours to drive 45 miles.
Right, it's crazy, this weather.
So you got to grind it out, like you got to do those types of things, and that's, but when you love what you do, that's what it takes, like you said, and that's what we're going to continue to do.
No measurement for heart and passion, and it's good to see, Scott.
Exactly.
Thanks for taking the time.
No, thanks
for coming out here today. We get to interview our state championship wrestler, Nathan Fuller.
State champion wrestler. I love that.
So there you go.
That.
All right, Scott Sorensen, Northland College. Thanks for your time tonight.
Appreciate
Thank you.
All right, everybody. We're still at halftime here of the regional game, and I'm here we're just switching gears from college basketball to high school wrestling. We're here with our River Falls High School Division I 152-pound state champion, Nathan Fuller. Nathan, take me through that weekend and that experience for you in your senior year at the state tournament.
Really the whole weekend, it was about having fun and just making the most of every opportunity that I had. And you go down with the mindset that you're going to win it. For me, it's always been go to a tournament to win it. You never go just to go.
Yeah.
So, it was a great opportunity that I had, and it was an awesome experience with friends, family.
Absolutely. I got to ask you, you look at, you've got a legendary high school wrestling coach, Kevin Black. You got Cam Lewis. You got some people in your corner. How impactful and how important were those folks through your 4-year career here at the high school?
Oh, it started way before high school. Kevin's been coaching me since I was 3rd grade probably, and he's been so instrumental in my life, and I thank him so much for what he's done.
That's awesome. I watched you as a freshman. Tim Burns and I used to do some wrestling. I was a bit of a wrestler myself back in South Dakota. I had this stance. I got pinned a lot, but I tried. But anyway, I watched you as a freshman, and I remember saying to Tim Burns, that's an eventual state champion right there. And I swear to God, or I might have dreamt that, but I remember you at that age, you weren't afraid to try anything. No. You would try any move. You would do anything to try to get yourself that win. And how has that changed from your freshman year to your senior? Did you become a little more disciplined wrestler, or do you still have that feeling and that I can do anything?
It's been a little bit more disciplined, especially going to the state tournament where everybody's at that high level, but I'm never afraid to try anything. A lot of the times it's go out and try to score as many points as possible, and you never know how those points are going to come.
And I'm going to give you one more question. I want you to take me through the final period of that semifinal match. Down 11-7 into the second or third period.
Yep.
Take me that when you let him up, you had the escape. Take me through it.
Yeah, so I really felt it in the second period that he was getting tired and he couldn't hold on much longer. And I had been going forward the entire match, and he was tired. So, third period I was down, I think 10-6.
Yeah.
or 10-5 at the start, and then got an escape, got a takedown, and then it just got in a position, and I'm familiar there, and I went for it, and it turned out.
Absolutely.
Hey,
a throw and a pin.
Can I ask one question? I've got the most important question of the night.
Yeah.
Hey, how was that fire truck ride downtown River Falls?
It was pretty cold. It was worth it, though.
And Nathan, you told me this earlier when I saw you today, but is this any indication of where you're going to school?
Mm-hmm. I'll be going to Minnesota.
All righty, and be on the wrestling program there?
Yes.
Well, we wish you all the best. Congratulations on just a wonderful career and a great way to culminate that as a state champion your senior year. We're so proud of you. Congratulations to you, and it's a payoff for all your hard work, young man.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for coming up and joining us.
No problem.
State champion, Nathan Fuller.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Wow. That's special.
That's awesome.
Great job,
Thanks, Nathan. Yeah, good to see you.
Nathan, thank you very much. Thank you.
All right, there you go, Kevin. Doesn't get much better than that, right?
Not at all. Not at all.
There's a kid with just some strong work ethics, passion for what he does. I seriously remember him as a freshman. Tim and I were doing some wrestling tournaments on the Cube at that time, and that kid was not afraid to try any move at any time of a match, and it culminates in a state championship. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I read a little bit about the strategy that he had down at the state tournament, and I did not know that you could go to that level, but he knew what to do with each individual that he was wrestling down there, different types of tactics, different ways to approach them, and it was fun reading through that, and having watched and listened to the broadcast, it was a lot of fun. What an outstanding kid.
So once again, I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. I'm Kevin Westhouse, along with Russ Blasius, Ariel Avestres, and Aaron Avestres on the clock and scoreboard tonight. Got the team together. So let's talk a little bit about the girls last night. They get a big win.
Oh, my gosh.
And go ahead, Ariel.
They started off, they were extraordinarily hot from three-point range. I think that was a shocker for Onalaska. Onalaska came out playing a 2-3 zone, and a way to break a zone is by making those outside shots, and River Falls really took it to them right off the top. It was a lot of fun watching it defensively. I think we were stronger than they were on the inside, which made a big difference. By the same token, they could shoot from the outside too. They had some really, really good players. They had some twins, I think, that were playing. Halftime, Onalaska 35 to Richmond 10 in the other playoff.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's where we'll be headed tomorrow. Should River Falls win tonight, I'm not going to move ahead.
And Onalaska as well. But fun game, outstanding, well coached. It was a lot of fun listening to Ian Stick in his timeouts. Outstanding game. It was a lot of fun. What were your thoughts?
Yeah,
Kevin?
It was an outstanding game. I think the key to the game was River Falls really shot lights out from three-point line.
That's what I heard.
I was watching it. I had a lot of no, yeses. So a lot of those.
Right.
And then also their opponent, I think was really a good shooting three-point team. Last night, maybe their worst night of the year.
Could have been.
From the three-point arc.
They weren't shy to throw it up
No,
there
they
either.
weren't.
It was something that you could tell that was their normal game. And they would try to bring it on the inside every once in a while, but our bigs down there, Miss Reardon, she really locked them up down below.
Yep. So it was good to see. So they're going to bring. So tomorrow night, that game will be at 5 o'clock. In Marshfield.
Yeah.
So 5 o'clock tomorrow night. Then again, should River Falls win this again, I don't want to take anything for granted.
Right.
But if that happens, that'll be a 7 p.m. game in Onalaska. So you'll be tied to your to little River Falls basketball on the River Falls Sports YouTube channel tomorrow.
And the girls will be taking on Hortonville, correct?
Right, the number one seed on the other side of that.
All right.
But I just want to say again, there's a long ways to go in this one. So Oredocker fans, we're not counting anything here.
No,
there's
we're not.
A long ways to go here.
Everybody stay tuned, but what a fun time of year.
Second half of basketball. Let's go. Rusty, take it away.
All right. Thanks, Kevin. Ariel, thanks for the recap on the girls' game. And here we go. It looks like both teams come out with their starting lineup set again. And fouls a few on the Cats. We'll see how that plays out. JT Doherty with two himself right there with the ball. The Oredockers settling in man-to-man. Entry pass, Peyton Flood. Tries to kick one more pass to Doherty. It's knocked out of bounds by Coughlin.
Are you kind of surprised here that he just didn't go up with that?
Yeah, no, it looks like he had a pretty good look, but went for one more pass. And knocked away.
I really love how they sequence through that, and he slips the screen that he does and slips down that they don't expect that because there's a curl coming around. He's actually the screener, and then he comes off that screen down there wide open. They played that really, really well against Hudson.
There's Flood.
Shoot.
Pass kind of got away from Fireisen. Turnover. Here come the Oredockers. Coughlin with their first offensive set here, second half. And there's Jordan Brennan, their offensive, probably.
He's their juggernaut. He scored 20 of their 30 points in the first half.
And he'll fire one up early. It's off the top of the backboard. Rim no good. Here come the Cats and Adam Fireisen. Flood entry pass, Fireisen layup. Won't go. Rebound.
Son of a gun.
To Davidson. Bunny wouldn't drop.
Beautiful play, though.
Yeah, absolutely. Good pass. Good look. Entry pass to Tolis. Another no-look pass by Brennan.
Sorry, folks, multitasking. There we go. Dial it back in here.
Here's Doherty. JT backing in. Kicks it out, gets it back, 17-footer, a little long.
That was his spot.
Rebound Oredockers, and here they come. Here's Coughlin, Brennan on the far side. I've seen more no-look passes tonight than we have all year. Cripes.
Jeepers creepers again.
There's Brennan, high-arcing 15-foot jump shot, knocks it down. It's a 10-point Cat lead. Here's Vitt. He'll drive, dish.
A little sloppy here in the early going of the second half for the Wildcats.
Oh, good defensive back tap by Zach Johnson.
Just curious, did the Northland coach talk about Brennan at all? Is he going to be playing some college ball?
I didn't hear much of that. Kevin, I didn't catch most of your first part of your
he was just down here recruiting players, looking at talent, see who wants to play D3 basketball.
What did he say? He had been in the cities today?
Yes, he was in the cities today.
Oh.
And had a 3-hour drive over here, huh?
45 miles, so it took him 3 hours.
Yeah.
I don't know that Ashland is D3. Are they actually D3?
That's what he said.
I did say that.
Yeah,
okay.
Lakeland D3. Beautiful area up there.
It is. Went up there a couple years ago, and Eric was on varsity his senior year, and was a very nice place up there. Oh!
Tried to stuff it.
Doherty goes for the dunk.
That was the first try as a dunk, I think, this season that I've seen.
I've been begging for it.
Right.
Draws a foul on Coughlin, and that's Coughlin's third. He's going to have to come out. In the game is Ethan Brown, number 5 for the Oredockers.
Hey, Russ, how does Fred Barr say it? I had a great weekend in Ashland one night.
Yes, he did. Spent a week there one night.
Yeah.
Here's Johnson into Doherty. He'll back in on the Oredocker defense.
Oh, what a move.
Too much. There's too much there. We can do it. We got to stick to that, Ariel. Let's stick to our, traditional offense. Just take a time, get a good look, get a bucket. And
JT has improved his moves underneath the hoop throughout the whole season.
Yes, he has. That was nice.
As Gregory Peters would say, that is a next level play.
Here's Brown. He'll give it to Davidson. Mike Vitt on the switch. And here's Brennan.
He's been their bright spot.
Yeah, he has. He's their offensive go-to.
Coming out of this halftime, do you guys remember what happened at halftime for River Falls last night?
No.
The Straub girl hit that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was like between three-point arc and half court.
I missed that. I missed it.
Kind of a last second
kind of a Dwayne Wade, kind of a running one-handed runner, and it banked in at the buzzer.
That was outstanding. I think they said that was her first 2 points of the game, and she had a double. Whoops.
No, that was a big basket, actually, that three-pointer at the buzzer there. It put them up by, I think, 9 or 11 at half. And
it sort of took the air out of Onalaska.
It did.
Brennan draws his first foul after a missed shot, going for the tie-up on Fire Eyes, and he doesn't get it. And I see, is that his dad, the coach, Ariel?
It's Brennan is their last name.
Yeah.
I believe that is his father.
All right. Zach Johnson being guarded by Brennan. He'll kick it out. Peyton Flood, strong drive. Flood, layup.
So nice.
Yeah, smooth.
Could have easily taken that three-pointer, but he went in for the layup instead.
Peyton hustling back, playing defense, knocks it away. It lands in the hands of Tallis, and he puts it in. Does Jared Tallis for the Oredockers of Ashland, Wisconsin. And it's still a 12-point Cat lead at 13 minutes to go here in the game.
Oredockers not going away.
No, they're hanging around. And a little strong shot there by Doherty. No Cats for the offensive board. And the Oredockers bring it the other way, looking to cut that lead to 10 or maybe 9 with a 3.
I like to call that the baby hook down in the toaster.
Yeah, he had a good look there. He's got a few inches on everybody on the floor for the Oredockers, does JT Doherty. But here's Brown. He'll give it to Tallis.
Great defense for River Falls. The Oredockers have only scored 4 points this half.
Oh, we got a hold on JT Doherty. Coach Campbell just puts his hands on his hips, shaking his head a little like, I don't know about that.
JT has done a similar type of move. It wasn't a hold, but where the guy tries to shore up on him and he just backs away and he falls on the ground. I'm wondering if that's what actually happened.
Yeah, that's JT's. I don't know. They didn't put it up. I don't know what we got.
That's his third.
The brother Liam in the game for him, and Taylor Terrell back in the game too. Near steal, Zach Johnson. Here's Lindenberg for the Oredockers. He'll throw far side to Brennan. Pull-up jumper, 15-footer, fadeaway, no good. Battle for the rebound. Fireheisen out of there with it, as he is wont to do.
Oh, no foul?
There was a plethora of ahs with that behind-the-back dribble.
Kind of quiet in the gym right now.
Yeah, it is a little quiet. Yeah.
Pretty full house. 90% full.
Crowd.
Oh, nice. That is pretty.
Liam Doherty, the recipient of that pass and layup.
Once again, Adam Fireheisen just throws an absolute aspirin down there to Doherty for an easy bucket.
I didn't know you could throw aspirin.
That is an aspirin right there.
That is an aspirin.
That's an aspirin.
There's Davis.
I wonder what a Tylenol would be.
Yeah, it's similar, but it doesn't sound as good off the tongue.
No, you got to have an aspirin. Zach Johnson, three-pointer in and out. Good look. Wouldn't go. Here come the Oredockers and Brennan. He'll drive down the lane, off his knee and out of bounds. He's looking for a foul, but nothing there. Brennan's a pretty well put together young man there. He's pretty stocky, stout dude. Good talk. Here are the Cats. Liam Doherty goes to the right hand.
There's a baby hook in the toaster.
Right there it was again.
Yeah, with his off hand, he couldn't get it. But
little Ethan Happ-ish.
Yeah, right.
Fade away.
Oh, Kevin Powell with the 15-footer knocks it down. Powell's got, excuse me, a little stash going there.
He's got some game. Again.
Yeah, good cut, Mike Vitt. Recipient of the pass, layup. Lindenberg, three-pointer, no good. Fireheisen cleans it up. 14-point lead. Cats trying to extend that. Fireheisen.
Whoops.
Forced that there.
Yeah, try to get into Liam on the baseline.
Yeah, that was a tough spot. Here's Brennan. Tolis, three-pointer, no good. There's a few Oredocker high school faithful here. There's Zach Johnson, timeout.
See if we can get down with number one in the huddle.
Let's do it.
So we have a question. Who's the leading scorer for River Falls? Do you guys know that?
Leading score this evening so
yes,
far?
Yes.
That would be Zach Johnson. At halftime, he had 11 points. Adam Fireeisen had 7, and Mike Johnson 6, and JT Doherty was 6.
There you go.
Actually, Taylor Terrell was 6 too. So we've distributed the ball really well. A lot of folks scoring. And as I shared earlier, the Brendan boy scored 20 of their first 30 points with Kevin Powell with 3, Zach Coughlin with 5, and Joey Davidson with 2.
Let's go 1. All the way.
In doing that.
There we go.
This cut on the defensive end is kicking our butt right now. It's a cut we struggled with all year because we don't put our chest in. We got lucky on that one off his knee because we poked. Put your chest in the way. As they dribble penetrate, they're not going to finish the basketball over the top of you. So stop poking and putting your chest in the way. Let's go.
Yeah, a little more aggressive, he says, huh?
Yeah, he's absolutely correct. When they have gone in the lane, they haven't been putting the ball up. We're just too tall and long for them to be able to do that, so they'll kick it back out again.
We got a little medical issue going on up there on the rail across from us. I hope everything's okay.
Oh, yeah.
And here we go, back from the timeout. Here's the Oredockers and Coughlin back in the game. He'll give it to Powell, guarded by Mike Johnson in the game for the Cats.
Try to do a little research on the Oredockers before coming to the game actually for the last couple of days. And because they play in that conference up north against Duluth Denfeld, Duluth Marshall, and Superior and Cloquet, it's tough to find information on them. Sort of the unknown.
Scrum going here, timeout. Oredockers.
Pretty good heads-up play there.
Yeah. Yeah, went to the ground. Gathered it up, called timeout. Oredockers trailing by 16 with 9:13 to go.
Ariel, let's see if we have anything on with Coach again.
He doesn't have his thing on.
He might not this time.
Oredockers started off the season 5-0. They were pretty hot, and then they lost 2 games and won 2 more. So they started off the season 7-2, and big change happened. They're not sure if the coaching change caused the fallout, but the end of the season was pretty tough for them. But I give them credit; they're playing tough this evening.
Yeah, they are. They're playing well. A little outmanned, but they're bringing everything they got. Brennan going to get a rest. There's Powell for the 3, and he knocks it down. It's Kevin Powell, the sophomore for the Ashland Oredockers. They needed that. He dials it up, and there's Mike Johnson. Just takes it into the lane, knocks it down, and answers that Oredocker 3. Here's Coughlin back to Powell.
I had Powell listed as the 3rd leading scorer on their team. A lot of good things ahead of them as he's only a sophomore.
Yeah, right. Good-looking player. He'll pull
Tough
up.
shot. Almost got it.
He did almost get it, and the Oredockers are battling.
Well, I like the heart by the Oredockers right here.
Absolutely.
There's no quit in the Ashland Oredockers right now.
You could tell that Kevin has an awareness that Brendan's not on the floor, so he was sort of taking it on his own, and give him credit for doing that. Brendan's out. It'd be interesting to see them both doing it at the same time.
And here they are.
Yep.
Does Pony Boy Flood have 3 or 6? You know?
I think he has 6. There's Brennan off the inbounds play, no good. Zach Johnson will grab the rebound. He'll bring it the other way for the Cats.
Get in there.
Taylor Terrell, 3-pointer, no good. Liam Doherty bats it out. Zach Johnson, scoop shot, no good. Body's on the floor. It's Brennan. He's back up. Here come the Oredockers looking to answer the other way. Lindenberg loses control. And there's Mike Johnson.
Oh, nice.
An offensive foul.
Offensive. Wow.
On Mike Johnson.
He's not happy.
Is that his 3rd foul, or is that his 4th? That's only his 3rd.
Wholesale subs in for the Cats. Taylor Terrell Maybe he's been in, but JT Doherty's back, Adam Fireeyes is back, and Mike Vitt is back in the game for the Cats. And here come the Oredockers, trying to get back in this, make it a contest as we are closing in on the 7-minute mark, 7.5 minutes of the game.
Souvenir for some young fan there, about 8 rows back.
Yeah.
You get to keep it?
Unfortunately, he had to give it back. What the hell? Here's Coughlin. He'll give it to Lindenberg. Brennan down again. Coughlin says, I'll try one.
Over the back there, huh?
Is that on Brennan or was that on Powell?
I think they call it on Brennan with a push on Peyton Flood. Here's Fireeyes bringing it up. Entry pass into JT Doherty. Double team, Coughlin. Oh, good dish to Fireeyes bucket.
Great recognition by JT. They collapsed on him. They had 3 players, and Adam was right on the baseline by himself.
Cripes, that was a good pass.
Cripes, hey, that was pretty again there, you know.
That a plethora of assists.
Plethora.
Fade away.
That was a dangerous pass, but he got it in there somehow. And
Brennan got his own. He got his own rebound.
there's another.
Comes Powell for a 3. Looks good.
And he knocks it down to Kevin Powell.
Timeout on the floor.
And the Oredocker faithful are getting into it. They're
It's
loving
good to
it.
see.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a fun time of year. Have you seen so many? I haven't seen that many no-look passes since Michael Jordan played. Oh my gosh, that's fun. Hey, good interview. That was fun there talking to the coach from Northland College.
Yeah. Real
And
good.
Nathan Fuller. Good stuff.
Hey, it's not about Will. We're crashing hard, but it's about the how. It's about the how, and they're shooting a lot of deep shots and early right now. The how has got to be on the weak side, initiating that contact like Peyton got the foul by initiating it. I know he's trying to pursue it, but the how is more important than just going to get it right now. Ready for pressure? I'm calling time up. Let's go 2-runner. If they come out, pressure here. And let's continue to execute. We're not in anything different offensively. You just continue to get good. Let's go.
There you go. Not much panic in the voice of Zach Campbell there.
I like listening to him and his the verbiage that he uses. It's not the how, it's the how.
Yeah.
Don't just go after the rebound. It's you contact your player first, then go after the rebound. Fun listening to that.
That's a good addition to our broadcast, Kevin.
Really?
Way to go. Way to set that up. I love it.
Right.
I mean, yeah, if you're a fan at home, you don't get that many places.
No. And the fact that our coaches allow it is
right.
one thing, too.
Yeah.
That's huge. Full court pressure here.
The feedback from the coaches is that it makes them better.
Yeah. Yeah, Sarah Cayley, definitely, right? You know,
Yeah.
she's mentioned that several times.
Yeah.
She was actually in the broadcast last evening, I
She
think.
was. She did a real nice job.
She did a nice twist,
Oh, nice.
right.
Yeah.
Third person in the booth. Real nice job.
Right, actually, I think she was better than her husband. There you go, Mike. I went after you, man.
Kevin Powell showing his offensive acumen there, and the Cats look like they had the press broke with a bucket, but
JT.
there's
Nice hustle.
that away Mike Vitt.
Mike Vitt. So did you see that pass? That was over a player to get to JT down below. Adam saw that, had recognition, and got it to him.
Coughlin called for the reach-in foul. Coughlin goes to the ref emphatically, I didn't touch him. They saw it differently. It's a 14-point lead for the Cats, and they're going to inbound it under their own basket. Entry pass, JT Doherty kicks it back out. Mike Vitt going to move it. Fireeyes says set it back up. Terrell pass too hot for Flood. That's Kevin Powell.
He's a player, isn't
Yeah,
he?
he is. Yes, he is.
Fun to watch.
getting a little sloppy right now with the Wildcats.
Yeah. It's 58-46. As one of you stated, the Oredockers aren't going away quietly, right?
They aren't.
See if we can get Zach Campbell in the huddle.
Don't think he's on right now.
You know, I think he might take this one privately. It's a private phone call here.
He's going to bounce it or he's going to slip it. Offense is sped up because of their full court pressure. That can't carry over. That can't carry over. Make sure you're not running away from the basketball. Shorten it, look opposite, and then we got to be able to attack at half court. Let's go.
You can get good. Just space it out.
Ariel, have we got a score on the Onalaska New Richmond game?
Yeah, the score on the Onalaska game.
Out of the timeout, here's the Cats. Oredockers change up that press to full court, man-to-man.
Man.
Foul, illegal screen on Peyton Flood as Taylor Terrell knocks down a three.
Won't count. Hey, 12-point game.
Yeah, and here's Powell. He's kind of been a spark for the Oredockers as the sophomore. Ball knocked away. Mike Vitt picked up by Fireheisen, and there's Fireheisen. Good look.
Nice look. New Richmond's down 42-10 versus Onalaska.
42-10?
They haven't scored in like an hour.
Did they send the wrong team? They haven't scored in an hour. Hard to win that way.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Here's Brennan.
Tough shot.
High arcing fadeaway jumper. Won't
Rebound
go.
Vitt.
Here's Zach Johnson. He'll kick it to Flood. Extra passes. Vitt, he'll drive in the lane, kick it. One more pass. Flood. A little wide, no good.
Missed the shot, but I love the sequence offensively of moving that ball around, having a recognition as to where the open players are.
Yeah, I like that passing, Ariel.
It looks really good.
Zach Johnson's made 3-4 of those where it's one more pass. He might have had the shot there, but someone had a better look. He gets it to him, and unfortunately Peyton Flood couldn't knock it down there, but it's a good look. Shoot that every time, Pony Boy. Here's Brown out top. Brennan. Coughlin. Missed shot, Oredockers. They got their own rebound. That's a good look.
That
by
was so nice. Brennan was coming around on that circle, and Lindenberg threw that pass like he was a quarterback and expecting him to be in a spot.
Hey,
that was really pretty.
Before Brennan even cut.
Right. That was really nice.
They've got it to 10.
Caps looking to answer. We need a bucket. Run the offense, patience. We need a good one. Take a layup. Oh, there it is right there. Peyton Flood sees Adam Fireheisen. Layup, Cats.
Nice to see Adam on the receiving end of one of those assists.
Yeah, right?
I don't think he could believe how open he was. His eyes got as big as softballs.
And there's Fireheisen cleaning up the missed shot by Brennan.
Nice hustle. Nice hustle on the Oredockers.
Kevin Powell.
They're not giving up. There's 2:52 left in the game. They're playing like it's a 2-point game.
I really like the heart of this Ashland Oredocker team.
Absolutely. They're playing well. Full court press. Not guarding the passer. Oh, way to thread the needle at him.
Bodies everywhere. Foul on 10. That might be it for Coughlin.
That was kind of like a football play. He kind of split the safety and the defensive end, and
he did.
5-10 touchdown.
It could have been ugly if Adam didn't get through that, because both those boys hit.
Yeah.
That's Coughlin's fourth foul, huh?
Yeah, I thought he was coming over this towards the bench like it was his fifth. But
And that's the fifth team foul on Ashland. Wildcats with 4 team fouls.
yeah, pretty well called game, wouldn't you say?
I think so.
Yeah, not bad at all. I haven't ripped on him once.
Well, unlike the regular season, the playoff refs are chosen based upon their points during the season.
Zach Johnson can't get it to go. Good look. Here come the Oredockers the other way. And Brennan will go up and under, no good. Rebound Mike Vitt, and foul on Brennan.
Boy, I like Mike Vitt, shortest guy on the court, not afraid to get down there and with a little wipe.
He's done that all season, hasn't he?
Yeah, he plays bigger than he is.
He really, really
Yeah,
does.
he does.
How many does Zach Johnson have tonight, you said?
Zach,
I'm really quizzing you.
at the halftime, I don't know what he's doing running time now, but Zach at halftime had 11.
Okay. I'm thinking ahead now, folks.
Here's Fireisen, and take it.
Boom. There's one.
Zach Johnson,
Booyah. Whatever he had, it's 3 more.
Good call.
It makes it 72.
I agree.
There's Kevin Powell. Little runner in the lane, got the roll. The Oredockers got promise in that young man.
They do. He
went
after
him.
he went after a big on that one.
Yes,
I give him
did.
credit.
The Cats patiently bringing it up against this press. And we don't need a three-pointer. Let's move it around. Under 2 minutes. Zach Johnson. Little runner, couldn't get it. But he'll go to the line for 2, the sophomore for Coach Campbell and the Wildcats. Looking to add to that total, whatever it is.
I like Zach's awareness on that. He could have taken that three-point shot, but he said, you know what? I see a lane right there that I can go after. Go up for a layup. He didn't make it, but he got fouled.
A little strong on the first free throw. He'll get the second.
Hey, a little bit of information for you. I know Roland Hall and Kit Lutke are down in Madison for the WIAA meeting tonight regarding the football conferencing. So they might be tuned in there from Madison.
Oh, yeah. Hey, welcome if you are,
right.
Raleigh and Kit.
Yeah.
Sure you two are behaving.
Keep us in the BRC, would you?
Yeah, right. What are we doing going into that other one? That makes no sense whatsoever.
Correct call.
Reach in, foul Mike Vitt. That's okay. It's only the 5th team foul. Mike's 3rd. We'll shout out Jackie Guerin. River Falls probably having a spotted cow as well watching the game.
She's not. She should be.
Lindenberg, no good. Pushing foul on Jordan Brennan on the rebound. That'll move Peyton Ponyboy Flood to the free throw line at the other end.
1:15 left in the game. Give credit to the Oredockers. They played a really, really tough game. The game is still not done, but I give credit to their folks who traveled all the way down here, especially with the snowstorm. They had a lot of kids in the stands, a lot of adults here too. Nice showing by the Oredockers.
Yeah, that's a bit of a trip.
It is. It really is.
Well, it's good weather.
Right.
I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. That's a long drive.
Yeah, it is. Well, you can get there from here, can you? Here's the Cats at a minute mark. Boys, it looks like we're going to be headed down Alaska tomorrow. We're going to have to make travel plans.
Who's the foul on? Oh,
It's going to be on Lindenberg.
Hey, I didn't mention to you guys, I had a nice time watching the movies with you and your brides last week. If you haven't seen Bohemian Rhapsody, it's a pretty good movie. What'd you guys?
You got to watch it, yeah.
What'd you guys think of that flick?
I love that movie.
It was incredible.
I want to watch it again.
I know it.
Yeah.
So you showed us the YouTube version of it.
Yeah.
Now, they actually have on YouTube side by side of the movie and the original.
It's pretty close,
It
isn't
is
it?
really close. It's a lot of fun to watch that.
No, if you haven't seen Bohemian Rhapsody, it's a dandy.
Kevin was on a mission that evening.
Yes, he was.
There's no way we were not going to watch that movie.
I beat DirecTV.
Yes, you did.
And
you worked feverishly to make that happen, you and your lovely bride.
You'd think it'd be easier to order a movie, but it's 2019. But hey, we did it.
You broke DirecTV, but Colleen really did her up on the food. Oh, my Lord.
In the game for the Cats is Matthew Chapin.
Matthew, a senior this year as well. Nice to get on the floor here. His senior year, last time you'll be seeing this floor as a player, as well as all the seniors on the team. Adam, Taylor Terrell, Michael Vitt. It's too bad Ezra got hurt.
Let's go. Chapin.
Yes! Way to go, Matthew!
And guess who's distributing? Mr.
Michael.
Adam Fireeisen, because that's what he does.
Oh.
Vitt will take it to the coast. He gets taken out. Foul on the Oredockers.
I love his heart.
Yeah, there was no way he was going to be denied at going to the hoop. They may have fouled him and got a block, but there was no way he was going to stop. I think we're going to do a little bit of a bow for the seniors coming out the floor. We have a couple of underclassmen coming out right now. Adam Fireeisen in the last game on River Falls Wildcat floor.
There you go.
Well done, Adam. Well done.
Should be a good recognition there for that young man. 3-year starter. It's been a lot of fun to watch and see him progress as a player.
Michael Vitt coming off the floor.
Mike Vitt, another senior. Final time playing here at River Falls High School. That's a pretty good moment. My timeout. I got to reset the clock. 69-50. Cats. Looks like they're going to close this one out with a victory and move on in region play tomorrow night at the Onalaska Hilltoppers.
You're correct.
I'm going to go down and get Zach Johnson for a post-game interview. Second team all-conference Zach Johnson. And we're going to try to get how many points he had before I go down. We'll try and see if we can figure that out. I bet you it's right around his average. I'm going to guess 17.
I bet he's got more.
Okay. 20?
I'm going to go 21.
Okay.
So how much you betting?
I'm going to bet 21.
No, how much are you betting?
A hams.
You say I'd bet a hams.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I'll give you the hams.
It's a bit refreshing, Ariel.
15 to go. Another timeout. How about a little crowd surfing? What do we got over there?
Yeah, let's do some crowd surfing. Gregory Eugene Peters is on the front row next to the Oredocker.
Oh, yeah, I got him right there.
Their wife, Jenna. I think it's Jenna's birthday today, maybe.
Right there they are.
It might be.
Yesterday, yeah.
Happy birthday, Jenna.
Gregory Eugene. Let's see if we can get him to wave.
I don't think we got him.
I don't think so.
Oh, wait, go up to the Fireeisens.
Fireeisens.
There they go.
Colin, Rick.
There we go. There's the flood.
There they are.
In the crowd over there. Good to see the parents having some fun tonight. I don't see any dancing, though.
No.
If we could get Gregory Eugene's attention, he'd dance.
I'd like to see that.
I'd like to see him throw down against those Ashland Oredocker High School kids.
Did you see him break dance?
Little
right
dance
down
off.
Jeff and Lori Johnson.
Yeah, there you go. Jeff and Lori. Hey, thank you, First National Bank of River Falls.
You know what? I forgot to give them a shout out tonight.
Yeah.
We wouldn't be doing this without the First National Bank. Plus, they paid the $250 to WIAA for this one.
Right.
Jeff Johnson, the First National Bank of River Falls, downtown Prescott, on the campus of the University of Wisconsin, River Falls. Thank you, Jeff Johnson, and the First National Bank of River Falls. Always generous with River Falls sports on the YouTube and our community.
Absolutely.
Oredocker seniors being recognized, standing ovation. It's always it's a great season to watch them play. It's always sad when it's your last game.
Yeah. Yeah, it comes to an end, and it comes to an end way too fast.
Right. They played well, though. They should not hang their heads down. They played extraordinarily well.
Yeah, they never quit, and they just came up a little short. The Cats are going to count this one
and
down
that's
and out.
Do it.
And that will do it for the River Falls Wildcats, your winners here in WIAA Regional Action, 69-52.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down and get Zach Johnson.
You going to do it down there?
I'm going to take the on-court mic. I'm
All
going to
right.
go down.
I'll do the camera.
Okay, and let's give them a little. Let's give First National Bank a little love too. Let's
do it.
Let's go to this shot right there. All right, I'm going to go down. Now, do we know how many points? Let's see.
I'm going to go 22. Get that hair right, K-Dog. Let me get the camera first.
I want to get the camera on K-Dog.
Give me a check 1-2 on 4. Check 1-2.
Perfect.
Get the hair right. Hey, come here. Okay. Hey, Mike. How you doing?
Mike?
Yeah, good to see you. Good game. Yeah. He did, yeah.
A little break in the action as Kevin pulls together his interview. I believe it was Zach Johnson he's trying to get a hold of to talk to honorable mention or second team all-conference player. So as we stated before.
I'm with Zach Johnson. You guys got me up there, Ariel. Ariel Avestras.
Yes, we
There
do.
we go. All right, Zach Johnson. Hey, nice game tonight. Big win. After coming off that big win last week against Hudson, how'd you feel tonight? You think this was a little bit of a letdown game, or did you keep the intensity right where you guys wanted it?
We had to keep the intensity up. Playoffs is big for us, and we're trying to get to Madison. This is one step to Madison, so I'm very excited for the next.
I see Onalaska was way ahead, like 38-10 or something like that. So it looks like you're going to Onalaska tomorrow night. Do you know anything about Onalaska?
Oh yeah, I played AU with a couple of them. They got a 6'10" center who's really good, and then one of my buddies, Sam Kick, really good guard, quick guard, and they got two other juniors who are looking at D1, D2 schools. So they're both very solid team.
So what are you going to do between now and 7 o'clock tomorrow night to get you and your team ready for that matchup?
I'm going to take an ice bath tonight probably. And tomorrow morning, just get focused, watch some film with the team, and then prepare for Anna tomorrow in the bus ride.
Congratulations on your second team all-conference as well. Real nice game tonight. It's on your back again tomorrow. You and some of these seniors, to see if you can take it one more notch.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Zach Johnson. Back up to you, fellas.
All right, thanks, Kevin. Good interview there, and what a poised young man for a sophomore in high school, right, Ariel?
Absolutely.
It's always fun to listen to him, and that's where we're at in the playoff basketball. You just get ready for whoever you have, and Onalaska, as Zach indicated, got some players, some talent, but so does this River Falls team,
Absolutely.
right? And we've grown through this year, and we've come together. Ariel, you talked about the last game, I think, when we did the Hudson game. The injuries, the illnesses, and that we've had through the year have made us a better team.
Absolutely. I mean, we've developed through the year, and the reality is too is that while Onalaska may be really good, we're going to be playing them for the same reasons that we're really good too. So it's going to be a good game, a fun game. It'll be interesting to see how that works out.
Absolutely, and it's that time of year. Let's go down there and see what happens. I think the three amigos here, and is Aaron going with us tomorrow?
I think Aaron might be going too.
All right.
So we got to carpool it up tomorrow, huh?
Hey, we're going to carpool it up. And if we go down the Minnesota side, we might have to get a hold of Gregory Eugene Peters because he's a card-carrying member of the Minnesota Elks Club. And he got us in Winona, Minnesota one night. Yes, he did, on the way back from La Crosse Central.
That is an outstanding story,
Either that
by the
or
way.
we see if Gregory can go with. But either way, let's get that card.
All right.
All right, Kevin, why don't we wrap this baby up?
Let's put a big red bow around this thing on behalf of Zach Campbell and the River Falls Wildcats. My post-game interview, Zach Johnson, my great color commentator, Mr. Rusty Blasius, color commentator Ariel Avestras. We got our digital guy tonight, Aaron Avestras. I'm Kevin Westhouse saying thanks again for joining us, everybody, and we'll see you again tomorrow night.
Go Cats!
And Onalaska. Until then, everybody, good night.
Have a good evening. Bye-bye.